Hello, welcome to Tug True You Group, and this is going to be a very exciting Sunday because we are going to talk about getting into the vortex and what that actually means. I'm Jeannie King. I am so glad that you have joined us today. We are a worldwide online spiritual church without the church building, and that means that we can come to you anywhere, any country that you're in, any time zone, anywhere that you have an ability to pull us up and listen. We are here for you. So let's get started. You may or may not have heard about the word vortex, and it's something that Abraham Hicks uses a lot about getting into the vortex. In other words, getting into alignment with those things that you say you want. And I've got to tell you, I'm going to read something to you. I don't normally just read a whole bunch of stuff, but this one is so magnificent that I have to share with you because a young friend who's a mother and a teacher, and she's got 3 kids and a husband, and she wrote me this testimonial the other day. And she said, I have been working on my doctorate degree for 2.5 years. Everyone asks what I'm going to do with it, and I don't really know. I just know that I felt the Lord calling me to complete the degree, and I trust His vision for my life. Clarity would be nice, but I've learned over the years that God's answers aren't always black and white. So while I'm still looking for clarity, I believe I will focus on manifestation. Now here's a clue, okay? She's going to give us a lot of clues this morning. And she said, what do I mean by that? Well, my friend posted on Facebook a little while ago about a very fancy dinner she had attended. She expressed how nice it is to go out and eat at fancy restaurants and not worry. And I thought, yeah, right. We think going to Chili's is expensive, but that was stinking thinking. I decided to dream about a beautiful dinner where I had to wear pantyhose and heels. I started to think about my perfume. What perfume would I wear? What would I dress up in? How would I do my hair? And guess what? It happened. We were invited to a business dinner / Christmas party for my husband's side gig. What? Yeah, pantyhose and all. Fancy, y'all. Steak and lobster, appetizers, desserts. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. But I was laughing at myself though. I had to use a black Sharpie, and I love this, to color in the scuffs on my heels, but hey, yay. She said, I've also always thought about taking my family on a fancy vacation to an all-inclusive resort, but that was always out of my reach. Well, guess what? I started thinking about it, researching it, and making some adjustments to all sorts of things. I kept thinking it, envisioning what it would be like to swim with the dolphins. My whole family hanging out on a beach in Mexico. And guess what? We have booked a round trip, and paid for it in full in June to an all-inclusive resort in Cancun. 6 days, 5 nights, all-inclusive with airfare for less than $600 a person. Suites that overlook the ocean. I couldn't quite figure out now how to pay for the Dolphin Excursion, but I've been thinking about it nonstop. Now that's another clue, okay? Focusing and thinking about what she wanted. And guess what? She said, I had a class open up to teach, and we got a bonus at my job. What? Bingo! We will swim with dolphins in June in Cancun. We have an appointment in 4 days to get passports for the whole family. And then she says, what? But do you feel the joy and the excitement? And do you see there are several elements here? She gave herself permission to expand her thinking. She gave herself permission to focus on what she really wanted, and she decided to just let it unfold and let the house show up. And then she made it even greater. She went to this fancy dinner. They booked a trip to Cancun, and they're now able to pay for everyone to swim with the dolphins. So, as it turns out, and this is funny because we don't really know, or at least I don't, how our words affect other people all the time. But the friend that she was talking about that posted on Facebook about the fancy dinner was me. I didn't even know that. Really, I didn't put two and two together. But I've been talking about how, one time I had been lucky enough and blessed enough to eat at one of the finest places in Dallas. And there were four of us, and the meal was $700. Wine, appetizers, the whole entree, dessert, coffee afterwards. It was lovely. And I gave myself permission to have that without really thinking about, oh, I don't deserve this and I shouldn't spend this and all of that. But we really don't know how our words can affect other people. So I want to tell you how this seemingly effortless manifestation works. When you conceive of an idea, you think about it, that would make you happy, and then you step into the experience. Now stay with me. You are already experiencing that reality, and you are not looking at it from outside. You are experiencing it from within. It's not going to happen. It is already happening, and you are in the present, and you don't go into then when that will happen. That kind of thinking just pushes you away from what you desire. It's like holding a pencil or a pen and saying, I will drop this pen. I intend to drop this pen. I know I can drop this pen, and I'm going to drop this pen, and I'm going to feel so good about it when I drop the pen. But you're still holding on to the pen, because all of that is in the future. So the only way to get past that is to say, I now drop the pen. There you are. Now you're in the experience. Do you see what the difference is? I was encouraging a friend the other day over world events, and I invited her to see the results she wanted with joy and love and peace and celebration. Now, I have great friends, but she said, I'm trying. And I said, trying? You're trying? And it reminded me of Yoda with Luke Skywalker in the movie Star Wars. When Yoda was teaching Luke to raise a spaceship out of the swamp with his mind, he was giving him, focus on it, see it up. And he said, now, do you think you can do this? And Master Luke said, I'll try, Yoda. And Yoda lost it. He said, try? Try? There is no try, Master Luke. There is only do or do not do. And that's the way our life is. There is no try to be happy. One of these days I'm going to be happy. When I meet my soulmate, I'm going to be happy. When I get that perfect job, when I have this happen, when I have that happen. And we are looking at it from the outside. We are not experiencing it. We are not immersing ourselves in that experience. So let's just take something like a job. You want a job, or you want a new job, or you want to do something, but let's just say a job, okay? And what I want you to do is focus on what is the job you would really like to have. And what are the elements? What are you doing? Are you with a bunch of people, or are you alone? Are you working inside, or are you walking around outside? What are you wearing? Can you even hear what your boss or somebody in that work environment is saying to you? If you have to drive somewhere, do you know the route that you're going to take in general? Do you know what you're going to eat for lunch? Now, I'm serious about this. The more real you make it, and the more you give yourself permission to have what it is you want, you are then feeling those feelings. It's already done. I know that we've all heard of people who can't conceive and have a child, and so they end up, and not everyone, but many times, a couple will adopt a child. And as soon as they are holding a child in their arms, they get that experience, and they feel those feelings of love, and they feel the feelings of, yes, I can have a child. And guess what? They conceive a child. So what changed here? So when you are in that vortex and you are feeling the feelings, and you know that you have already received it, everything changes. Mark 11:24 says, therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, Believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. It is taking on the Christ mind where there is no doubt. You know, Jesus said all the things that he did, we will do as well, and even greater. Do you think that when he went to turn the water into wine, or heal someone of their blindness, or raise someone from the dead, or still the ocean in the storm, that he had any doubt of like, oh, I hope I can do this, and oh, please God, work through me, Father God? No, 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 no. He knew the power, and he stepped into that power, and he was in the vortex. So right now I want to bring in our own Cindy Jordan, who is our musicologist, and she is going to present us with a song that she wrote called Heavenly Light. And it's all about the light of God, which is the creativity that flowed through Jesus, but that also flows through all of us. So just sit back and enjoy. I always love this because there's no faster way to get into the vortex than through a song. You can do songs, and in fact, Cindy had been in debt at one time over a wedding that she had paid for in Italy, and she said she needed $10,000, and so she decided to write out a song and the words, and she posted it on her refrigerator. And every time she got into the shower, she sang what she called the money song. And when she sang this song, she said it changed everything. It changed everything. I get unexpected income all the time. I get unexpected income all the time. I get unexpected income. I get unexpected income. I get unexpected income all the time. And she did. Within a month, she had a check that came to her. She is an award-winning music writer and songwriter, and she gets royalties, but they had moved. And the check from SAG-AFTRA had gotten lost in the mail, and she opened it up, and the check was $35 less than what she needed. It was $9,965. She needed $10,000. So she started saying, I'm so grateful for my income all the time. So you can do that. What is your favorite Lift Me Up song that gets you in the vortex? I have two. One is, I feel good, da 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 da. I knew that I would now. First of all, I feel good, and I knew that I would. No doubt, no wiggle room. So good, so good. I got you, bum, 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 bum. Then my other song is Happy by Pharrell Williams. And you all know the song. You know that it is, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth, like a joy without a roof. If you end up singing a song that pops you out of your old fears and doubts and into your vortex, you will find holding those thoughts in your minds and feeling those feelings as it happened. And it is happening right now. You will be in the vortex, you will get in the vortex, and everything is going to be coming to you. It will seem magical, but it is not magic. You know, cavemen would see that we've got lights and cell phones, and they would just think that that was the biggest magic in the world. But we know it's not magic. It's just another technology. As my young friend got into the vortex of feeling the feelings of giving herself permission to dress up, to wear heels, to wear pantyhose, to put perfume on, to put her hair up, and to go out and have a lovely, magnificent dinner. When she did that and she got into the joy, it happened. And then she took it a step further and said, what else can I create? Oh, I've always wanted to have a family vacation on the beach. I've always wanted the top of the top. And I also would like to swim with the dolphins. It happened. So what is it? What do you want to create this year? What experiences do you want to enjoy? So number one, I want you to get clear on your desires and make it real. Make it real. And we talked about, getting a new job. And you can even envision the amount of money that you want. What's important to you in a job? Is it upward mobility? Is it the ability to work at home, which a lot of people are doing now? Is it pay beyond what you can expect? Is it the opportunity to expand your own creativity? Make it real. Make it real. Not all jobs are meant for all people. Choose the one you want. And stop putting it into the future. That's number two. When I get that job, when I go on that vacation, no. Create from within. Create as if it has already happened. And then after you have made this a real-time event in your mind and in your body, I want you to expand your vision. How can I make it better? I'm tired of settling for the crumbs. I want to make this better. God has my back. God wants me to have everything that I desire, because I can tell you, people, I have had money and I have not had money. And having money is a lot more fun. Why? Because it alleviates a lot of burdens. When I don't have money, it's all I can think about. I can't think about anything else. I think about, how am I going to pay that car payment? How am I going to do this? How am I, and I would love to go here or there. I just don't have the money to. So give yourself permission to live the way you want to live. When you think about it, we are at the beginning of 2021. And this is your year. This is a year of huge change, huge opportunity. And you are, if you don't remember anything about this talk today, I want you to remember this. You are a very, very powerful creator. And if you doubt that, you can just tap your thymus and take in a deep breath and just say, I'm enough. I'm enough. I'm so enough, it's not even funny. And I am a very powerful creator. The power and the creativity of God flows through me. And I express that right now. And I am grateful. So let me tell you what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for you showing up on Sundays, for participating with us, for sharing this with other people. And just like I really didn't know that my friend had paid that much attention to what I had posted on Facebook about, expanding and about allowing myself to have these great experiences. I had no idea that this was going to go into her consciousness, and she made it her own. Okay? She made it her own. She wanted to go to a fancy dinner. She wanted to go on a great vacation. Those may not be your deals, but what are your deals? I want to just leave you with this thought. In order to succeed beyond your wildest dreams, you must first have wild dreams. Thank you for sharing trueyougroup.com. Please log on every weekday, Monday through Saturday, for our 2 minutes that can change your life, which is on our YouTube channel, and then our little mini Sunday services. Your donations, if you choose to support this work so we can grow, all of your donations go toward keeping the lights on, if you will. We have expenses behind the scenes with our webmaster and other things. And so if you're enjoying this, you can go to our donate button for PayPal, or you can go to patreon.com/trueyougroup. And one of the best things you can do is share with others. Get into the vortex. Feel how good that feels and make it happen. I love you, I bless you, and I behold the Christ in each and every one of you. Thank you so much.